Today, the EV market is growing very fast, and at this pace, in the coming years, 7 to 8 out of 10 cars on the roads will be EVs. But in between all this, one company is quietly playing such a game that it could change the entire game, and that company is Toyota. Without making much noise, Toyota is preparing a new hybrid engine that does not just talk about saving fuel, but can challenge the entire future of EVs. Now the question is, when everyone is lost in the electric dreams of companies like Tesla and BYD, what exactly is Toyota building that can quietly shake the market? Is this just an upgrade or a hidden strategy that will come at the right time and flip the entire EV game? Toyota's approach has always been different, slow but perfect. It does not launch things in a hurry, but when it does, it forces the entire industry to rethink. So, what technology has Toyota used in this engine? And how will it shake the market? Before moving ahead in the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can watch such videos first. Now, before understanding that new engine from Toyota, let us understand Toyota's market. Because until you know how big the company is, it is hard to understand why any of its moves can shake the entire world. Simply put, Toyota is not just a car company. It is one of the biggest automobile companies in the world. Every year, Toyota sells around 10 to 11 million vehicles. Many times, this number is so big that it directly becomes the #1 or #2 car company in the world. Just think about it. Millions of people trust Toyota every year. Now, here comes the most interesting part. Out of these vehicles, a large portion is hybrid because Toyota started working on hybrid technology long ago when other companies were not even thinking about EVs. Today, out of the cars Toyota sells every year, around 30% to 40% are hybrid vehicles. In some markets, this percentage is even higher, especially where fuel is expensive or people care more about fuel efficiency. Now the question is, where do Toyota's cars sell the most? First comes the USA. This is Toyota's biggest market. Here, Toyota cars are highly preferred because of reliability and low maintenance. After that comes Japan, Toyota's home market where brand trust is very strong. Then there are big markets like China, India, and Europe, where Toyota is growing rapidly. If we talk about India, Toyota is slowly gaining a very strong hold in the hybrid segment because fuel prices are high. People are looking for options that are cheaper than petrol, but not as expensive as EVs. And this is where hybrids become a perfect fit. In Europe, due to strict emission rules, the demand for hybrid cars is increasing. In markets like China, competition is very high, especially from local companies like BYD. Even then, Toyota maintains a strong presence there because of its reliability and brand value. At the same time, in the USA, Toyota's hybrid lineup is growing very fast because people want a practical option before fully shifting to EVs. Now, here's a very important point to understand. While other companies are betting completely on EVs, Toyota is holding a strong position in hybrids. And when a company already has millions of customers, a strong global network, and decades of experience in hybrids, then its new engine is not just a product. It can change the direction of the entire industry. That is why Toyota's new hybrid engine has become such a big topic. Market reality shock. Today, if you look at the auto market, one thing is very clear. EVs have been hyped so much that it feels like petrol and diesel cars are about to disappear completely. Everywhere, ads, news, social media, everyone is saying that the future is only electric. Tesla has been made the face of this revolution. And on the other side, companies like BYD are breaking production records. At first glance, it feels like EVs have completely captured the market, but the real story is a bit different. If you look at the ground reality, even today, most of the cars sold in the world are still petrol, diesel, or hybrid. EV growth is fast, no doubt, but the total market share is still limited. Many people still think twice before buying an EV. Why? Because the real-life challenges are not shown in ads. EV is not a perfect solution. The first issue is charging time. In a petrol car, you fill the tank in 5 minutes and leave. But in an EV, even fast charging takes around 30 to 40 minutes, and normal charging can take several hours. If you live in a city and have a charger at home, it is fine. But once you go outside or travel on highways, even finding a charging station becomes a challenge. The second big problem is battery cost. The most expensive part of an EV is its battery. That is why EV cars are still quite expensive. And the biggest concern is that after 5 to 7 years, battery performance may start dropping, and replacing it can be very costly. The global market is in a transition phase where EV is moving forward fast, but hybrid and traditional engines are still strong. This is not a simple switch. It is a slow shift that can take many years. And here comes the biggest twist. The company that understands this transition correctly will move ahead. Because the future is not just EV or hybrid. The future is that balance, which can give the right solution according to every market's needs. Now comes the most real part. Real-world performance. Because no matter how advanced the technology is, in the end, a car is considered good only if it works well in daily life, does not feel heavy on the pocket, and runs smoothly for years without trouble. And this is exactly where Toyota creates its unique identity. First, let us talk about mileage. Toyota's hybrid cars give very good mileage in real life. Many models deliver around 20 to 25 kilometers per liter, or even more. But the special thing is that this is not just on paper. In actual city traffic, this performance stays quite stable because the hybrid system uses electric mode more in traffic. Fuel consumption stays low. That means where other cars lose mileage, the hybrids show their advantage. Now, reliability. This is the factor that has made Toyota so trusted worldwide. There is a common saying about Toyota cars. Buy it once and drive tension-free for years. And this is not just talk. Ground reality also shows the same. In many countries, Toyota cars run more than 2 to 3 lakh kilometers without major problems. Taxi fleets are the biggest example where Toyota cars keep running continuously for years. What is the reason for this? Toyota has always focused on durability. It gives more importance to engine reliability, smooth performance, and long life rather than flashy features. That is why Toyota does not launch new technology quickly, but when it does, it is fully tested. Now, talk about maintenance. This is also a big plus point. Toyota cars are generally considered low maintenance. Spare parts are easily available, the service network is large, and the cost is comparatively lower. Even in hybrid cars, maintenance is not as complicated as people think because the system is smart. Engine and motor share the load, which reduces wear and tear. And the most important thing, long-term value. When you buy a car, you do not just look at the initial price. You also think about what its value will be after 5 to 7 years. Toyota is very strong in this area. Its cars generally have good resale value because there is strong trust in the market. People do not hesitate to buy second-hand Toyota cars. Now think of a simple comparison. If you buy a car that is cheaper at the start but keeps breaking down and needs frequent maintenance, then in the long term it becomes expensive. And on the other hand, Toyota may feel slightly premium, but its reliability and low running cost make it a better deal overall. In the case of hybrids, this value becomes even clearer. You get better mileage, save on fuel cost, maintenance stays manageable, and resale value remains strong. That means the overall ownership experience stays smooth. And this is what makes Toyota different. It does not just sell cars, it sells peace of mind. While driving, you do not keep thinking, what if something goes wrong? You just enjoy the drive. So, when we talk about real-world performance, Toyota's strength is not just in numbers. It is in the experience, running for years without tension, giving more value at lower cost. This is what makes it so strong in the market. If you like such informative and powerful videos, then subscribe to the channel now so you can watch every new update and analysis first.